Alright, how you guys doing? It's kind of a rough month to get through, you know. Every year, you know, gets old. You know what I'm saying? you know, in my opinion, the month of October is used by the is utilized by the enemy or Satan. I'm not afraid of his name, like in Harry Potter. Don't be afraid to say the name Voldemort. I'm not afraid to say the name Satan. The world will know you exist, my friend. So the world will know Satan exists by the time I'm done. You can write that down tonight. The world will know, oh, there's no Satan. You will know. I will put it in your face. So, this is one of those things. He utilizes this month more than any other month, in my opinion. The devil does. And no, he doesn't have horns and a tail, like I said before. If you think so, you're getting messed with again. So that's why he's good, because he doesn't look like a devil, but he acts like a devil, worse than a devil. This is what I was thinking about today. Satan's the most cruel individual I've ever come across. That includes humans. That includes psychopaths. That includes all that Satan utilizes on the ground. Yeah. The most cruel individual I've ever come across. So, obviously, he uses the most cruel month of the year to mess with people even more, you know. Getting all these gory ideas in people's heads, you know. All the worst scenarios you can imagine, you know, in your mind, you know. If you've ever hung out with a psychopath, they love this holiday in October. They love this holiday, Halloween. They do. They love it. They all do. Every psychopath I've been around loves this holiday. And even if they don't pretend to love this holiday, some psychopaths, like they go into haunted houses called religious buildings. Like the Mormon temple's a haunted house. Death penalties, that's a haunted house. So they go to haunted houses in a religious setting as well. So, anyways, in my opinion, this month is used to mess with humans more than any other month. Yeah, more than any other month, even more than any other pagan holiday you can name. This holiday's used to mess with humans the most. Yeah. So we gotta tough it out. Yeah. I like how the Christians see. They don't even acknowledge Halloween. The Christians I'm around, they don't even acknowledge Halloween at all. Nothing. That's pretty tight. So that's how we can counter it, you know. We'll just call it something else besides Halloween and do something else. We'll do something entirely different than Halloween stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I'm not going to dress up like the Wolverine. Forget that. I'm not going to play ball. Let them all dress up. You know. So, it's an annoying month to get through. At least for me, it's annoying. You know what I mean? takes on a life of its own, you know what I mean? So, anyways, it's hard to avoid it, hard to get around it, you know what I mean? Just have to push through it, you know what I mean? But anyways, but yeah, all the cruel desires, secret obsessions of a human are played on during this month. You know what I mean? Um, so that's intentional. I grew up in a horror movie. I did. Yeah. I grew up around cultists, you know, around me. So, plus I was watching horror movies with cultists behind me, watching the horror movies. That was my life. I was living in a horror movie, Satan's horror movie. Everyone around me was doing death penalties in secret. They were doing, you know, horror stuff while I'm watching Chucky on TV. You know, child's play. I was surrounded by horror. But I guess this whole world is a horror movie. This whole world's a horror movie, that's for sure. I'll probably see a furry walk by in about 2 seconds, you know, dressed up as if it's normal, you know. Anyways, enough about the I'm off topic, but obviously everything about the dead, you know, the dead this, the dead that. That's all Satan. Obsession with the dead. Yeah. Kind of like the Mormons have an obsession with the dead people, you know. There's a connection with Satan and the dead spirits. It's not really dead spirits. It's his gang. In my opinion, it's Satan's gang pretending to be dead spirits. Yeah. I want to do another video about how Satan and his angels make you think that there's aliens, but it's not. It's just them. There's no aliens. It's just Satan and his angels making you think there's aliens. You know. Maybe there's civilizations on another planet out there, but I don't think they can reach this place. I don't think so. So that's just my opinion. It's an annoying month to get through. A very annoying month. It feels like the millionth time getting through this month. The millionth time of my life getting through this month. We're all forced to get through this month, so I don't know. Just it's my first time. It's my first time. It's my first October. It's my first October as a real Christian, in my opinion. So it's interesting. My first October trying to get through as a real Christian. Last year I wasn't a real Christian in October. I wasn't. So it's interesting how I'm going to counter it this year, you know. A lot of Word of God. A lot of the Word of God. A lot of prayer.